Something we hear a lot of, many of us, is the idea that all politicians are corrupt. They're not. They don't start off that way, but get corrupted. Power corrupts. Can't trust any politician. Years ago, I lived in a small town, and I was on city council, and it was rather miraculous that I was elected, considering how how elections were handled there. And I remember I served on council, and I had been concerned when how would I satisfy the citizens? I stood for a lot of things, and some it would disappoint and some it would not. And how does that work? And I found that my biggest problem was actually dealing with the other elected officials. It wasn't the citizens. But I do remember one day I was at Walmart, and this little lady came up to me, a very sharp lady, very active in the community. I liked her very much. She walked up. In general, I liked her before she said what she said. She comes up to me and she says, "You know, everybody is crooked on council. Everybody's crooked who's elected. So it's so good to have you up there." Now, I didn't try to get into a heavy conversation right there at Walmart, but she actually was calling me crooked. It didn't, I don't know if she realized that. I mean, if everyone is crooked who's elected, and I'm elected, therefore I'm crooked. Now, it had been something of a sacrifice almost for me to be running, to try, to be, it was not really something I needed to be doing in my life, but I thought it was needed in the community, and I did it. It was something that took a lot for me to do, and it took a lot to get me elected, and it took a lot for me to make any difference there. And if the people who are trying that for you, I know I was a decent person, so I know there are other decent people in office. You don't know them all. People, send around emails and they go throw everybody out of Congress when they get mad. You don't know who is tried, who is not like that. And you don't realize you are making it harder and harder and harder with that kind of thinking, that kind of talk, for anybody decent to even want to run. Who would want to run if you're all going to call them crooks, period, anyway? You please consider that you might want to say most are corrupt. I don't know. But please do not say all are corrupt. There are good people who care, they try, and you really you sit there and say, I want good politicians, and then you totally discourage a good one by generalizing so terribly about all. If you're one of those people, please reconsider that. It might make the difference on who runs and who serves you.